Hello everyone, this is Kathleen and I'm here today with day 4 of the fall collab with DearJulieJulie and Cara Brandon Creations, and I'm working on my Field and Forest journal, and I just will share the hashtag again with you, JNC Fall 22, and so just continue to watch that hashtag for all of the projects that are happening with these digitals. Also, when you are finished with my video, if you will check the description box and click on the next maker, at the one at the top of the list, then you'll be able to follow the hop this week. So let me show you what we're going to do. I have cut pieces. So let me just kind of dump those out and show you the pages that we're working with. This is Julie's. She's got some ephemera, some tags and journaling cards and some little decorative pieces over here. And then Cara also has ephemera. She's got a couple of tags, a couple of journal cards, and a pocket and some labels. So this is what we're working with today, and I'll show you the first thing that I've done. I've done a few things ahead, and then I've got just a couple of quick projects. So here's the tag that I made with this these mushrooms from Julie's kit, and the one of the little butterfly cutouts, fussy cuts, and then I've just put a little tab on the top. And that is going to go here in the pocket, and I've just used a label from one of the weeks before on this already done pocket. It was simple to just cut that out and glue it on. So that pocket is done, and then I have made I've made this kind of collaged card. It's a journal card. I didn't print it on heavier paper. I didn't back it, but I did print it on parchment, a nice parchment paper. And then I've done this collage because honestly, I'm not sure what that blue thing is. It looks like a snake or a worm or something slimy. And I know there's slimy stuff out in the forest, but I don't want it in my journal. So I knew right away that I was going to have to cover that up, because I can't even hardly look at pictures of snakes. So I took some of Julie's little bits and one of Cara's labels and a piece of washi tape, and just layered that up and covered up what I needed. And so this nice journal card is now ready for this pocket. And then I had this pocket, that we did some time ago, and I needed a pocket for that. And so I just resized this pretty mushroom image because I just love the way that looks. I honestly didn't want to cover it up. And so I am just going to, I resized it and printed it onto a cover stock paper, and I am just going to slide that in, and that's going to fit nicely right in that pocket. Okay, so let's, I've got other pockets that need to be filled. So one of the things I've done is, let's go back here to the beginning, and this page. So I have this journal paper that is plain, and I just again printed these two of Julie's images onto that pretty what did I call it? I just said it, parchment paper, and just cut them out. And so I'm just going to put those here in that pocket. And that's day 5 coming up. And I did want to we're going to make a little pocket for this, but we'll see. Anyway, let's put the journal up. It's starting to get quite chunky now. I'm happy about that, but anyway, we'll keep it going, and let's go do what we're going to do today. I've left Cara's Pretty Dear tag, and then we're going to work with this postal card, also from Cara's kit. And then I have all these little bits from Julie, and I'm going to use a couple of them, I think. And then I have this little paper bag that I'm putting all of my leftovers in, and we'll see what to do with that. Let's do the tag first. I just have my trusty cantaloupe bag from the trash, and I just want to cut a piece off because I'm going to put just a tag topper. I'm not going to do anything to this tag because I think it's pretty cute, but I do think I want just a little something here at the top. So I have ripped this piece from this part of Julie's kit, and I'm just going to put that as a tab and use one of these little brads. It's going to go through there, and let's get it going the right direction here. We're going to smash that down. Okay, now I need to hold that and twist this so that I can cover that up. Smash it down good. And glue it on the back. My glue needs to be refilled, and I should have done that before I started. And I have to apologize for the light. We are getting some much needed rain again here in this high desert in New Mexico, and I'm really grateful for the rain, but it made the light really poor to film, and I waited and waited hoping that, you know, it would get better, but it hasn't. And so I just had to go ahead and film and turn on all the lamps, so I apologize for that. The light's not great. Okay, so there's that tag, and I think that looks just great. We'll find a spot for that in the journal. Okay, now this project, I am going to gather up some of these little things and put them in the bag. I have a specific idea for next time, for day 5, or at least to finish what we have going. But I wanted to do some intentional water damage. That's what we're going to do with this card. So you just need some water and some distress ink. Yeah, so I already have started kind of inking the edges. I have the back done, but I just want to make sure that I get really a lot of nice ink around the edge, because we're going to use some water here. So you know, when you print on inkjet, which is what I have an EcoTank inkjet printer, then the ink is not stable, especially right away. Now I printed this not too long ago, just this morning, so the ink should still be a little unstable. Sometimes if you let the ink dry and set, you know, it gets more stable and the water doesn't damage it as much. So you can do some coffee dyeing, that kind of thing, but right now it's unstable, which is what I want. What I'm going to do is, I have a video, another video, I'll try to link it below, about how to like detail digital images, how I like to do things to them. And I will put a link to those. I think there's 2 videos about that, and water damage is one of them. But let's just start smushing this a little, and we'll get some of that ink moving around the edge. And then I'm going to actually wipe that water up, and I'm going to just spray that a little. And now you can see, I hope you can see those water droplets, and that's going to start interacting with that ink. I want to get a couple of drops going. All right, now we're going to take the heat gun, so speed it up and cover your ears. Move it up so that maybe you can see what's happening. Okay, so you can see that there's this movement of the ink. It's like distress ink. So that's kind of nice. And then if I want, then I can come and do a little bit of distressing on the edges. That might be kind of fun. Okay, so that just made that card even more interesting now. I should have put some water up here. Maybe I will do give it a chance to move. This actually, this ink is pretty stable. Sometimes it just moves really well, but it doesn't look like it's going to on this. It might. Okay, now I'm just going to put a simple label and one of those little brown moths on there, and that's going to be done. It was an easy week this week. Yeah. Okay, put that there. Now we'll mop up the rest of that water. And I think I'm going to use this. This butterfly has the kind of the green in it. So I'm just going to put that kind of right there. What this does is it just gives some dimension. You know how much I love dimension, so that's kind of what that does for the card. Okay, there's that. There's that. And then we've got these other couple of things. And these will now go in the paper bag for next time. And thanks so much for being with me. That was an easy day. I hope you're having an enjoyable time, you know, watching videos, and I hope you have a great Saturday. This is Saturday I'm filming, and I hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. This is going to post next week on Wednesday, and then we will move on to the following week 5. Thank you. We'll see you again.